absentee. I've got a sketch for you today. Not sure what I'm going to title this one yet or not. I haven't quite got that far. This one was definitely an interesting one. When I started drawing, I had the video going and recording, and my cat would not leave me alone. And then I realized that the recording had stopped and wasn't working at all. And I finally got it back working, so when you do get to the drawing part, there won't be it'll be half of the drawing, not the entire drawing. The beginning started without getting recorded. So that makes me feel, this is the first part that I drew down here, and that'll be from there on. So it makes me feel like what was going on in the beginning was not being seen, or nobody knew or realized what was happening. So I started with this gentleman here and these three here, but really it was these two and what he had going on in and out of his head. I got lose yourself. You only have one chance. Things are hard right now. You're struggling through hard times and you don't have any other options. You're gonna have to get it together and win. If you do not figure it out and you don't get it right and you don't succeed at whatever it is you're gonna do, this is your last chance. So maybe you had 50 chances, maybe you had one chance, and I'm really, this is the focal point, this gentleman here. So maybe this is his last chance at something, or only he gets one chance at something, but whatever it is, he feels success is his only option at this point. Failure is not an option. I did get Scotch, Irish, Gaelic descent, maybe Ulster Scot. So maybe possibly from another country, maybe not, maybe just descendant that lives in the States, not 100% on that. Got everybody's at a party. So when I was drawing this, and I think this is the same guy, I could be wrong, but I really feel like it's him. All these people are talking, hanging out, going on, and I got a lot of everyone's having fun. It was a big event, possibly. It didn't have to be a party. Maybe it was an event. Now something don't want me to talk. And then I got major model, magazine model, travel, one-way trips, Paris, je ne sais pas, I don't know. I got a muse, one beat, their own, someone that bounces to their own beat, that does their thing. And then it was very confusing. It jumped back to someone that was all about all of the hype, and then someone that just didn't care. And I wasn't really sure if one was Paris and one was je ne sais pas, I don't care. So I'm not 100% on that one, but I do know that this couple came up, and it's almost like he's reflecting on this event or this party, and he's looking at himself through different eyes, and he's looking at this female through different eyes. And I say that because she's with him and everybody else is talking and has their own opinions. And if you look at the female here, she's kind of got her arms crossed, and she's kind of got her hand up to the side of her mouth like she's contemplating. But if you look at it a different way, it's almost like her hand is covering her mouth. And then if you look at it another way, it's almost like she's got this little demon coming out of her mouth, like she's gonna get her way, or the highway. So something's going on with this girl here as far as her controlling the narrative of what happened at the event or what happened at the party. If you look at him, his heart is just not in it. He's not happy. He's just kind of there. He's sad. He's thinking of other things. If you drop down a little lower, getting into his stomach area, even into his hips, on the left side of his hip, there's this really grumpy face, not supported, maybe not digesting what's happening very well. And going into the right shoulder here, you see this girl on his right shoulder, and it may not be a girl. It could be a different girl. And I say that because as I drew, I didn't see that at all, actually. I'm just now seeing that. This could be a different girl. So there may be two. I might be right. One may be a very party girl, and maybe the other's French and just doesn't care. Maybe there were two girls at the party, or maybe she wasn't there. I did get ghost, and I got the past, please come back, not afraid, we used to be cool, wondering if you think of me, I need your eyes, I will never tell you. So maybe somebody's pride is in the way. Maybe he's really proud about something. Maybe he picked the wrong option, and he still thinks of someone else, or maybe someone left him, and because they left him, he went with somebody else. He didn't wait. This girl doesn't look very happy down here, so I'm not sure if that's who he's thinking about or not. That I don't know. I also got burn it down. Sometimes it needs to be burnt down and started over. I got hiding. There's something about kids and the younger generation. Maybe he had to make a sacrifice for kids. Maybe he has kids with this female and he chose her because they have a family, or maybe he walked away from a female that he has kids with. Either way, I did get somebody made a sacrifice, and they felt like they took two to the head, basically. They felt like they shot themselves in the head, not the foot, in the head. So this is a bigger mistake than just a shot to the foot. This is two to the head. So whatever sacrifice they made, they feel like they killed, I would say, what's inside them. And the reason I say that, because this sad face is on his heart. And you can see here, he can't talk about anything. He's angry. He can't speak about his anger. His throat chakra's closed. That mouth is tight shut. And if you look, this woman, she kind of shares the right shoulder, burden the world, with the chest almost. And actually, you can see this nose right here. Maybe he's angry in his heart, or maybe he's got someone else on his heart. Either way, that's what I got from that. So then things started jumping around a little bit. That was everything before the video, when I start, where you can see me draw. Once I started drawing, I got hearing from others about you. The end, this is the end. There are no words, angry eyes. Where are you at? Okay, thanks. You don't care, whatever. And then I got serious drinking, a lot of alcohol, drowning in alcohol and emotions, feeling drugged down, feeling underwater, feeling drowning, like someone's drowning, whether it's in alcohol or emotions or just drowning in life. Someone has refused love, so maybe he walked away from love for this woman and is now regretting it or in pain. Can't read my own writing. The song, there's a song that has the lyric in it, I'm 3 sheets to the wind. I had 3 sheets to the wind pop into my head, and then I had another song come up. Trying to remember it now. I wrote it down. Which one did I write it down on? There's a lot of confusion here. Even as I wrote things down, I would have trouble remembering, and then it would come back, and then it would leave, and then would come back. Oh, Rebels, the song, Rebels of the Sacred Heart. I think that's by Flogging Molly. I could be wrong. I also got Catholic. So maybe this is a Scotch-Irish Catholic person. It could be English, even if it's Gaelic descent. And it could be, again, an American person of some type of Gaelic, Scottish, Irish, English descent. The song's Rebel of the Sacred Cross, and again, I think that's Flogging Molly, but they're scared of real love, cynical pride. So maybe someone was in their pride. I also got, I don't want to be bogged down. I don't want to be, oh, I just heard a door shut. So he shut the door on love. I mean, that the wind just came and nailed a door shut. So he didn't stop something when he should have. He closed a door. He shut something off. And now he's with the entertainers and the thieves. He's with the people that are taking from him, the people that don't care, the people that are there for show, the people that are wanting the gossip and the drama and all of that going on. You can see he's in his head here, and this looks like him unless he has a brother or a cousin or someone that looks similar to him, or a friend even. But you can see he's reminiscing of conversations that were had with people and what he's learning and being told, and he doesn't look very happy about it. Neither does this female here. And whoever these people are, this couple is up here, or these couple of people, they look angry, they look furious. And I was drawing in here, and then I started drawing down around and in here before I got to here. This was the last thing I drew. So I'm down in here working through this area, and I had something's incoming. And then I got House of the Rising Sun. I wasn't quite sure what that was, but then it came back to heaviness, where the party's at, decisions. Then I got the warnings, and then I'm just worn out. I'm absolutely worn out. Then I had an interruption, and I missed something. Something got missed. Something didn't get caught. Something got swept under a rug. A call got missed. There was a miscommunication. Something happened. And that is this whole area down in here. Now things aren't going to be different. And I got all out war. Everyone is all out at war. Can't sleep. Trouble sleeping. All I can think about is you. But it was a sacrifice. And then I got up here and I got this anger, furious anger here at this woman here, which could be this woman here. That is what I think. But if you look at the woman, he's furious. There's someone hiding here in the middle, maybe a child or a youth. If you look, she looks concerned and upset. This is her right side, her masculine side, what she's presenting to the world. Her feminine side, she looks happy. She looks like she just got her way and everything is exactly how she wants it to be. And I got not on K. Wow, what does not on K mean? Not okay. Anger, I'm on fire. How? It just blow it all up. Just blow it all up. He knows everything now. So whatever she has been hiding or doing, he now is aware of everything. Everything's coming down. I got a lot of downloads today because I was writing all over my art too. Now you're not alone. I got that. Let me come back because I jumped up here first. So then I got the authorities. I had a phone call coming in and it was someone of authority. So somehow after he gets angry, there's some type of authority that comes in, whether it's police or lawyers, someone that has the authority over this woman. Maybe it's a parental figure. My educated guess would be more of a lawyer or a police person, but authority is the word I got. And I had a call come in after I got that, and it was an authority figure. It could be a boss. It could be anything of that sort. So then I kept having the lyrics for Glittering Prize by Simple Minds. And I almost couldn't say prize. Glittering Prize by Simple Minds. If you're familiar with that song, if you're not, you may want to look up the lyrics to Glittering Mind. And I got again, she is the house of the rising sun. And the saints are coming. This time I got the saints are coming. I think there's a U2 song where they redid House of the Rising Sun with the saints are coming home. But that song came into mind right after Glittering Prize. And that's very interesting because maybe this woman is the house of the rising sun, and once you're in, you can't get out. But the saints are coming, whether that's the ancestors, whether that's God, whether he's sending the angels. All I know is the saints are coming in. And then I came back down here and was drawing here. And as I'm drawing this girl here, I got, no, you're not alone. We're gonna make this place here for you. We want you here. No, you're not alone. You are welcome. We're not stopping. We're coming back. I got, I don't know. If I had known, I shouldn't know. And I had trouble really understanding what they knew or not knew. What I came up with was, I didn't know if I'd had known. And then I got, I would have kept you safe. I would have kept you safe, which is why I thought it's, if I would have known, I would have kept you safe. How do I fix it? How do I fix it? If I would have known, how do I fix it? I would have kept you safe. So I don't know if it's this girl the truth is coming out about, or if she is actually this girl that something happened to and everything's blowing up. Or maybe there was a child that something happened to. But I do know that someone is in deep regret for what happened to one person because of another person. That I'm 100%. And again, I kept getting that, you're not alone. You're not alone. How do we fix it? So that's my quick downloads. If I look through the art here today, you can see that we just went over this little area here. You can see this guy here. He's got a lot of burdens of the world on his shoulders. On his right side, the male side, there is a female, possibly the same one, possibly a different one. But she doesn't look angry. She looks kind of happy and complacent, maybe sad or complacent here, but happy with him. But it's a burden to him, and I don't think this is the same person. They look completely different. So I'm not sure how he and he connect, but I do know that he carries a lot of burdens and a lot of struggles, and maybe part of the war, maybe these two knew each other well, and part of the war, because of what she did, affected both of these gentlemen. That's a possibility. Again, you can see this guy here, he's kind of in the middle of things, but you can see him pop up here, he pops up here. He's in different areas and different places. I do feel like this girl is a different girl, but this could be her with long hair and him with a beard, and then her with short hair, and this is midway grown out, kind of like in a bob or so. Again, that's speculation. If this is your story, you will know. She has a burden on her left shoulder. It's a male. Looks like this guy here. She's got her hands crossed, her right elbow not being able to move forward with ease. So maybe she's not getting her way. And if she's a completely different person, then maybe she's angry she's not getting her way because of this girl. Maybe they're sisters, cousins, friends. Either way, she's not happy about anything either. And she's voicing her opinion to him, even though she's pretending like she's not. Or she's sad with him, and he's looking over here in a different direction. So there's a lot of drama. There's a lot of infighting. There's a lot of things happening behind the scenes. But the base of the downloads I got, I feel like they were about this man. I could be wrong. They could have been about this man, but I really feel like it was this man here. And right now he feels like he has one chance left, if he has that. And success is the only option. So I'm not sure if somebody's going to make her move, or somebody just found out the truth about everything and things are blowing up right now. Or maybe this is something that has just happened that I'm picking up on. If it's your story, you'll know. And I hope you guys enjoy the half of the art that I have for you today. And again, I always seem to pick up one or two things as I'm uploading. And if I do that, I will put that up here for you also. Okay, I think I covered everything. Oh, whoever this female is that caused all the issues, she loves champagne. She loves champagne, and when she travels, she likes to travel LA, Miami, New York. LA, Miami, New York. that was a big one in Paris. So maybe she's into fashion. Maybe she's a model, because I did get magazine model girl. I think that's it. All right, you guys enjoy.